And welcome everyone to Championship Day here at the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament, the 59th annual edition. I'm Travis Quatermas, joined alongside in the broadcast booth by Marty Young. We're going to start off this afternoon with the championship consolation. We've got the number 10-seeded East Prairie Eagles taking on the number 9-seeded Twin Rivers Royals. Marty, both these teams had tough first-round losses. Twin Rivers dropped their first-round game to 8-seed Dexter, who's playing for the championship tonight. And East Prairie lost a heartbreaker to Hayti in the first round. Battled back from about 20 points down and then took a lead and lost it on a buzzer beater at the end. But both teams have really pulled it together. They shook those losses off. They've rolled through the consolation bracket, and we're going to see a good matchup here today.
Exactly. I saw both of these teams in high school this year. Both these teams have defeated a high school that our coach had in Holcomb, and be an interesting matchup to see the two.
Well, one player we're really going to keep our eye on from East Prairie is their freshman phenom, Darius Tipler, what Dick Vitale would call a real diaper dandy. He's had a magnificent tournament, and we look for him to step up big here today. Twin Rivers always very sound in their basketball. They won't beat themselves. East Prairie is really going to have to come out and take it.
Yeah, Chance Wilkerson for Twin Rivers, the premier shooter in the area. Tipler, very explosive, and he has an ability to find the open area, and he turns it on and off well. Good decision maker, very well beyond his freshman years with his play.
Well, Marty, being a longtime coach, playing for the Consolation Championship can be a bit like having to kiss your sister. What do you do to get your players up when it's in the consolation bracket?
Well, it's the fourth game in a row for these folks, and both of these programs Twin Rivers had a lot of success. East Prairie is trying to build something. Casey, I think these are benchmarks for both clubs as they enter into the second half of the season. A lot of these young men don't understand it's an endurance. It's such a strong time allotment throughout the course of a high school season. You just kind of want to keep going in the same direction.
We're going to pause for the national anthem. Well, that was very beautifully done. And now for the starting lineups. First for the East Prairie Eagles. 5'10" sophomore, number 10, Luke Parker. Number 3, the freshman, Darius Tipler. Darius Tipler, number 5. 5'11" senior, number 12, Brett Ellis. The 6'2" senior, number 45, Kate Douglas. The Eagles are wearing red, trimmed with black. Their head coach is Casey Knight. They come in as the number 10 seed. Now for the home team on the scoreboard, the number 9, Twin Rivers Royals. At guard, 6-foot freshman, number 3, Hayden Thomas. At guard, a 5'10" junior, Chance Wilkerson. At guard, 6'2" senior, number 20, Andrew Middlestat. At another guard, 6'1" senior, number 22, Josh Suter. And number 5'10" junior, number 32, Jacob Mitchell. We're set here now for the opening tip-off. Be Douglas for East Prairie jumping against number 22, Suter for the Royals. Twin Rivers coached by Dustin Benson. And the opening tip goes to the East Prairie Eagles. Twin Rivers coming out, man-to-man defense. Tippler drives right inside the lane. And the Eagles draw first blood.
Deverance Jones, Travis, on the basket.
East Prairie now 2-2-1 full court press. Royals get the ball to the middle. Nearly lost it there to Ellis. Ellis, the quarterback of the football team, and a real leader on the basketball court as well. East Prairie, a good job getting the ball in. Ball doesn't go, and the rebound by Douglas of the Eagles. And here come the Eagles once again.
Twin Rivers utilizes Middlestat with that high-low pass like that a lot. He's a good post feeder.
Oh, Ellis unable to handle the pass, recovers the ball, and we've got it out of bounds. And it's off the Royals. It'll stay with East Prairie.
Jones will play it in underneath his own basket.
Deverance Jones, another outstanding football player. Oh, Douglas unable to handle the pass. His teammate recovers it. Douglas not ready for the pass. Long, fast break. And count it for the layup. Number
Chance Wilkerson on the basket.
Wilkerson with the basket. Nice heads-up play there by the Royals. And we're going to have our first foul called. The whistle. Number 10, Chance Wilkerson on the blocking foul. That's his first personal, team foul number 1.
This is the Consolation Championship, Travis. It's a stepping stone for young programs. A lot of times it's just how resilient you are coming in the 4th day in a row to play.
It's a grind, that's for sure. Of course, we had Sunday off this year, the way Christmas fell. Right. Turnover there by the Eagles, recovered by the Royals. Conditioning really will come into play. East Prairie picks it back off. Ellis into Tippler, the outstanding freshman. East Prairie takes the lead, 4-2. We've got 6:20 to play here in the first quarter. But conditioning is really going to play a key here, Marty.
Right.
3 games in 3 days. High school kids, it's going to be a grind. Mental toughness is going to be key in all these games today. Shots off the mark, 3-pointer miss, rebounded by the Eagles. Nice pass, and we're going to have, I believe, a charge whistle now. That'll go against number 3.
Lloyd Rice with the call.
His first personal, team foul number 1. The Royals will inbounds. Eagles staying with that 2-2-1 full court press. So far, the Royals have done a good job of breaking it. Getting the ball to the man in the middle is key. There's the drawback to the trap, Marty. When you don't execute it well, the other team gets an easy layup, just like Twin Rivers did there.
Traps don't cover that diagonal pass right there, and Andrew Middlestat did a good job of finishing. No dribbles. Markham with the drive.
Good job by Jones there.
As Tippler.
Or Tippler, excuse me. I'm going to get those 2 straight in a minute.
Tippler's number 5. Jones number 3.
Driving the lane, pulling up at the free throw line. Shots off the mark. Rebound to the shooter. He drives in, misses it, gets his own rebound again. 3rd time, not the charm. Another offensive board. It's still out. And the 5th time,
draws a foul.
Good job by the Royals there to really go after those offensive boards. And we have a foul called against East Prairie.
Chance Wilkerson's only a junior. It seems like he's been there 4 years already. Middlestat does a good job on the boards.
He'll get 2 shots, fouled in the act of shooting. First one's good. Austin and Suter now checking in for the Royals. Suter, 24. Austin, number 1.
Travis, I think they go a little bit deeper than East Prairie, but so far the youth energy that East Prairie has shown
Offensive rebound off the missed free throw.
Middle stat. It'll be Andrews first.
Now they're going to call number 24, or number 24, Middlestad, his first personal, team foul number 2. They called him for going over the back. Another offensive board there for the Royals, but they couldn't execute the putback.
Travis, it's good to see Lloyd officiating. He's a college official, the assigning officer for the Southeast area. It's just good to see him out here.
Three-pointer off the mark. Defensive glass cleaned by the Royals. They bring the ball up the court. Kicking out there to the right wing. East Prairie staying in their 2-3 zone.
Here's a good freshman right there with a shot.
And count it.
Hayden Thomas.
Gives Twin Rivers their first lead of the game at the 4:30 mark of the first quarter, 7-6. And East Prairie very quickly takes the lead back.
Brad Ellis with the tip.
Ellis with the putback. Gives East Prairie back the lead, 8-7.
Looking to trap in the half court. Thomas throws the ball out of bounds.
We've got number 22, 6'1" senior, Josh Suter, number 22, checks into the game for Twin Rivers.
Good ball game so far with 4:09 left to go in the first.
Very tightly contested, as we thought it would be.
Deverance sets the attack. Ellis.
Three is off the mark, rebounded by the Royals. Number 1, Austin, pulls the rebound down. Here come the Royals. They'll set the offense.
Matt Austin's first time in the ball game, I think. Middlestad inside. Ball's taken away by Deverance Jones.
Got his pocket pick there, Marty. Here he comes, trying to go coast to coast. Dishes the ball off.
Luke Markham with the finish.
Good feed there to Markham. Streaking to the basket. Good pass.
Luke's father, Dan, was one of the best pitchers in Southeast Missouri I have ever seen.
And another easy basket on the back end of that full court press. Suter again strikes. His first points of the game gives the Royals back the lead, 10-9. It's a real back and forth contest right here. We thank you for joining us here, folks, on YHC TV and SEMOSportZone.com. Nice ball movement there.
Brett Ellis.
Ellis with the basket. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Twin Rivers wants to talk about it, and we'll be right back.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
And we're back at the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. It's championship day. This is the Consolation Championship. The number 10 seed East Prairie leads the number 9 seed Twin Rivers 12-9. Stay tuned, folks. We've got an action-packed day of high school basketball for you. Coming up after this game is the 5th place championship. The host team, the number 1 seed, the Bloomfield Wildcats, will take on the number 3 seed, the South Pemiscot Bulldogs. And then at 7 o'clock, we've got the 3rd place game between number 3, Saxony Lutheran, and number 5 seed, the Malden Green Wave. And then the championship game. The number 8 seed, the surprise team of the tournament, the Dexter Bearcats, taking on the number 2 seed, the Kennet Indians. And we'll talk a little bit more about that game as we go along. Twin Rivers turns the ball over there. Markham with the basketball, drives baseline. Ball won't go in, drove in a little too far under the basket there. Rebound to the Royals, and here they come, pressing the fast break, going baseline. Nice job to get his man in the air. And the layup up and in by number 30. And that was the 6-foot senior, Logan Garrett, checking into the game and contributing off the bench. So key, Marty. We talked about the importance of fitness here, and that means you got to have contributions from your bench. Three-pointers off the mark from the left wing.
4th game in 5 days, you bet. Ankles, knees, and the mental toughness it builds. What an awesome tournament to be a part of for these young men. They'll talk about this to their grandkids one day.
Great experience. Pulling up from the free throw line there, number 30. That time, Garrett shot off the mark. Rebounded by the Royals.
For Twin Rivers with that offensive board.
Boy, the Royals are really attacking this zone. But that time, Middlestadt got his pocket pick, but they get the ball right back.
Hayden Thomas rebounds and his shot's off. Devers Jones sets the attack with 1:34 left to go in the first.
12-11. East Prairie has a 1-point lead. And we've got a traveling violation. Took a step before he put the ball on the court. Now we got wholesale substitutions for the Royals. They'll bring in 3 off the bench.
Jacob Middle and Chance Wilkerson back in for Twin Rivers. Still trying to work into that depth and wear East Prairie down is Coach Benson.
Now East Prairie's going to try a different press, a 1-2-1. One full court press. They're going to try to do a little trapping here at the half court to force a 10-second violation.
Travis, that attack tries to speed Twin Rivers up. The 2-2-1 tries to slow them down.
And now they got a turnover generated of it. Here comes East Prairie on the fast break. Layups off the mark. Rebounded by the Royals.
Chipler looks tired.
Yeah, hung his head a little after missing that layup. And just a freshman. We say just a freshman, but we forget we're talking about a 14-year-old kid.
At a 14, maybe 15. Exactly. It's a mental toughness. There's a lot of difference. Some of these kids turn 19 after July 1. They're still eligible and miss you.
Right.
You take that 14 and a half, 15-year-old to go against a 19-year-old. There's quite a bit of difference, or should
Absolutely.
be.
Royals inbound the ball. They've done a great job this afternoon so far attacking the East Prairie zone. Three-pointer, count it.
Jacob Mitchell.
We've got less than 40 seconds to play. That gives Twin Rivers a 14-12 lead. Pulling up at the free throw line. Good job by Jones. Sinks the basket, ties the game.
He has 4 in the quarter.
East Prairie continuing to try to trap. That time it doesn't work with the layups off the mark. Here comes East Prairie. They're pushing the ball. Markham dishes off. And it's another missed layup. We're under 10 seconds to play. Looks like Twin Rivers is going to get the last shot.
Wilkerson
nice
inside.
Job on the baseline, off the mark.
Logan Garrett.
Second shot deflected. And at the buzzer, the shot's no good. That brings us to the end of quarter number 1. We're tied at 14. Join us after the commercial break.
What is your emergency? Need assistance at County Road 61 and Highway 9. Help is on its way.
Clear! There's a better way to jumpstart your soil back to health. Apply Endzone to protect and increase nitrogen efficiency without killing bacteria. Apply Prevent to increase phosphorus availability and reduce fixation. Better yet, use them both to get more from your fertilizer investment and see higher potential yields. Ag Explorer, your prescription for healthy soil.
You just can't do it anymore, but you want to stay in your own home. Bales is the place to call. Bales is committed to helping people like you to maintain your independence and live your life on your terms with dignity. Bales can help with your family getting paid for taking care of you. There is no need to live anywhere but our own home with Boot Hill Area Independent Living Services there to help. Just call 888-449-0949 or stop by 719 Tico Road in Kennett to find out more. Bales, Boot Hill Area Independent Living Services, serving Dunklin, New Madrid, Pemiscot, and Stoddard counties.
And welcome back to Championship Day here at the Boot Hill, or the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament, 59th annual edition. We've got a 14-14 tie in the Consolation Championship between East Prairie and Twin Rivers. 14 all. Twin Rivers will inbounds to start the second quarter. Marty, we saw very balanced scoring from both teams.
Andrew Middlestadt starts it all for Twin Rivers.
No one player really jumped out for either team and dominated the scoring.
Andrew has 5 to lead Twin Rivers at this point. Deverance with the runner.
Nice job penetrating the lane, beat his man.
He has 8 points now, leading East Prairie.
And there's Ellis, or rather Douglas, with the interception. Dishing it down to his teammate, number 4, Lingle. Shot's no good. Twin Rivers with the rebound.
Cade Douglas with the missed stick back.
Three-pointer, rims out.
Good screen out by East Prairie there.
Ellis with the rebound. He's bringing it coast to coast. Little finger roll layup, no good, but he was pushed. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws.
number 10. I believe that's changed. This be his second.
Both teams now have 3 team fouls.
They might change the game a little bit, Travis. Wilkerson's a sharpshooter, good decision maker. He just yet to get untracked so far.
First shot rims out.
Coach Benson saying it's a little bit of a late whistle. Perhaps he has a point. 7:08 in the second quarter. Chance Wilkerson takes the seat.
It could be big, as you said, for Twin Rivers.
Probably their leading scorer, Travis.
Ellis misses the second one. And we're seeing a lot of missed shots around the basket. Free throws not going in. That's more evidence of tired legs.
Right, in the tournament it seems, I don't know, in my mind, as I've watched the whole tournament, it looks like people are around 50-60% from the line, a little bit down than what it should be.
Exactly.
Maybe that's because it's December. So
another 3-point shot. Left
there's
wing,
the freshman.
right wing, left wing off the mark.
Hayden
Hits the top of the goal. And that'll be out of bounds to the Eagles. Twin Rivers now falls back, getting ready to execute that man-to-man defense.
Twin Rivers and yes, they are man, loose man. Ellis.
Nice dish off there to Ellis, streaking in from the baseline.
Credit Deverage Jones with the assist.
Absolutely. 18-16, East Prairie with the lead, 6:26 to play. Twin Rivers once again beats the East Prairie full court press. Drive into the lane.
Be his first basket.
Cole Thomas there, number 3 with the floater. We're tied again. It's 18-18. And someone zigged when they should have zagged, and the pass goes out of bounds.
Correction, that's a 4th point for Thomas. Full court man, look now. Somebody's got to say, let's clear out everybody and let's bring it up. Thomas inside to Middlestat.
Oh, and it rolls around the rim, goes out. He gets his own rebound, sticks it right back in.
Andrew has 7 in the ballgame so far. He's had some tough rolls around the basket.
Twin Rivers really dominating the offensive glass, Marty. They've gotten a lot of second chance points.
He's a really solid inside player. Had a tough night against Dexter around the basket also.
East Prairie now working the ball around the horn, looking to penetrate.
Luke Markham.
Markham with the 3. It's off the mark. Rebounded now by the Royals. Number 1, Matt Austin, coming down with it. But quickly down the court, almost stolen by Ellis.
Middlestat. You don't want to get him untracked.
Boy, you just bulled his way into the lane there, put it off the glass for 2. And now that gives Twin Rivers their largest lead of the game, 22-18. Coach Knight wants to talk about it with his Eagles, and we'll be right back.
The Ford Holiday Sales Event going on now at Harry Blackwell Ford, Malden.
Check out these holiday savings on 2016 SE Escapes, as low as $20,148 on the web.
Here you can buy a 2015 Taurus SEL for $25,682.
Save nearly $11,000 on this F-350 Lariat, now only $51,846.
From all of us at Harry Blackwell Ford in Malden, Merry Christmas.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the 59th Annual Bloomfield Christmas Tournament here on YCTV and CMOSportZone.com. I'm Travis Quatermas alongside Marty Young, the assistant basketball coach at Holcomb High School. And Marty, we're watching a good one, though, but Twin Rivers is getting on a little bit of a roll here. They've got their largest lead of the game.
Looks like they're in a 2-2-1 half-court zone trap. No problems for East Prairie. Well, now stolen away.
Scramble for the
Good
ball.
hustle by Luke Markham.
Got both.
Possession arrow is going to favor East Prairie on this one, Travis.
Yeah, good job by Hayden Thomas there of Twin Rivers. The 6-foot freshman getting on the floor.
Lloyd says we always take the ball out opposite the scorer's table there.
Alternating possession. The ball will stay with the Eagles. Jones with the basketball.
Now Twin Rivers back in a 2-3 zone. Interesting to see the changes by the coaches.
Throwing a different defensive look now at
Wide
the Eagles.
open inside.
Partially deflected there by number 3, Hayden Thomas. Austin now with the ball, hands it off, back to, and there it is.
Thomas
is
6 point in the ball game so far.
Nice assist there by Austin to find his streaking teammate to the basket. Markham now with the basketball, hands it off to Jones, who penetrates.
Deverage was a little indecisive. He goes up. I hate to see that when a young man penetrates. He goes up. He's got to get rid of it.
Lingle couldn't handle the pass there. It's out of bounds to the Royals.
Looks like full court man.
1-2-1-1 full court press.
Travis, let's see if they double. No, 1-2-1-1. Okay. Somebody's got to hit the middle. There he is, Twin Rivers.
Yeah, that's the way you got to beat the press. You got to get the ball to the man in the middle. You don't dribble through it. You got to pass through it. And when you don't, that's what happens. You turn the ball over. That's one of the few times, though, that East Prairie's got something productive out of that press.
Be interested to see how this 2-3 zone, East Prairie handles it.
Looks like Twin Rivers has decided they're going to make East Prairie beat them from the outside.
I know that this young man right there, Joez Tippler.
Darez Tippler.
You know, he probably has 40% of their points as a team, as an individually.
I wouldn't doubt it. He's
Coach
had a
Benson,
monster tournament.
Part of that game plan was to limit him. Here he goes again.
Shot from the right baseline, off the mark, passing it down to Markham. Markham kicks it out. Jones to Ellis. And it doesn't fall, but he's fouled on the shot. He'll get 2 from the charity stripe.
We'll get Josh Suter on the foul. It'll be his first. It'll be the team 4th.
Really good ball movement there, Marty, from East Prairie.
That's what you got to do against the zone, even though that was a semi-break. Good thing that foul situation's not building up.
Very clean game to this point.
Logan Garrett back in the game for Twin Rivers. He seemed to go a little bit deeper than East Prairie off the bench.
Ellis misses the second one. Rebounded there by Middlestat. Passing it off to Austin.
Now a 1-2-2 zone for East Prairie.
East Prairie switched up their defense.
You really have to need to get in a 2-guard set there. Thomas off the mark. Rebound by Cade Douglas. Tippler's on the run. Blocking foul is going to be called on number 1. That's Matt Austin's first, the 5th team foul.
Foul is number 1, Matt Austin. First personal foul, team foul number 5.
Jones to inbound under his own basket for the Eagles.
Looks like they're going to match up here. No.
Into Ellis.
Lob to Ellis.
Little floater with his right hand off the mark. Douglas gets the rebound. Now Tippler will reset the offense. Driving the basket. And he got a shot block taken away there. Good job by number 20, Middlestat. 3-point attempt off the mark. Rebounded by Douglas. Fast break by the Eagles. Can't handle the long pass. The Royals take it back. They got a fast break.
Middlestat. Give him the basket.
Count it and 1.
When he has a big game, they really go. He had a strong game against us, Travis.
Call that on number 2, Luke Markham. That's his first personal. Team foul number 5, or 4 rather, against East Prairie. East Prairie is really having a hard time with Middlestat in the middle. Middlestat in the middle.
He's a garbage guy. He works so hard.
Free throws no good.
Around the basket. Ultimate compliment.
Ellis now misses the shot.
Nice job by Wilkerson. Excuse me, not
Rivers
Wilkerson.
claims the rebound.
Logan Garrett.
Again, beating Middlestat in the middle, up and in. Going right over Markham that time.
That's 10 in the quarter, Travis. I think this matches Twin Rivers' biggest lead at 6.
28-22. We've got 2 minutes and 22 seconds left to play before the half.
Middlestat. It's going to be Andrews' second.
His second personal.
Be the 16 foul on the next one. East Prairie will be shooting for the remainder of the half.
And Middlestat now headed to the bench. I doubt we'll see him again before the half.
Timeout, East Prairie.
East Prairie takes a timeout. We will too. Join us on the other side of the commercial break.
My name is Dustin Mayer. I operate Mayer Law Office, which is a full-service law firm located in Dexter, Missouri. I practice personal injury, criminal defense, workers' compensation, family, and other areas of law. As an assistant Missouri Attorney General and assistant prosecuting attorney, I've had the opportunity to try multiple cases in front of juries, and I'm willing to put that experience to work on your behalf. I'm a Southeast Missouri native, and if you hire me, you'll get the big firm experience with the small town touch. Call today for your free consultation.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Consolation Championship of the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. The first of 4 championship games we'll bring you today. Following our game at 5:30 is the 5th place championship between Bloomfield and South Penobscot. Then you'll see at 7 o'clock the third-place game between Saxony Lutheran and Malden. And then the championship game, Kennett versus Dexter. Tipler with the shot and the +1 if he can convert the old-fashioned three-point play. Now, right before the commercial break, Marty, Twin Rivers' big man in the middle, Middlestad, picked up his second foul. He's on the bench. I doubt we see him again in the first half.
With Wilkerson and Middlestad out, it severely affects their lineup. We'll see what the depth does.
This is East Prairie's chance. They go right back inside. We're going to have a jump ball, and it'll stay with Twin Rivers on the alternating possession. I have to say, Marty, from a fan's perspective, I hate that alternating arrow. I long for the old days of the jump ball.
Yeah. You'd see the little bitty guy jumping against the 7-footer.
Yeah, there you go. Tried to lob it in. Deflected. Right back to Thomas, who inbounded the ball.
Most freshmen are up and down, you know, with their scoring. And
yes.
Tipler, I haven't seen that yet out of Tipler. But Hayden Thomas, I've seen him with some great ball games early on in his career.
Douglas drove the lane there, got his man in the air, couldn't complete the shot. Twin Rivers with the rebound. Now they get it knocked out of bounds, but the referee's going to say it was off for Royal. It'll be red ball.
Really good job of deflecting the ball off Thomas's knee.
Quick hands there from Jones.
1:45 left to go. Markham sets the attack for East Prairie.
Now the Royals back to man-to-man defense. They keep switching things up on East Prairie, trying to keep the Eagles off balance.
Travis, most clubs like the man-to-man defense. They'll run a man offense. They'll just set some screens and get some really good looks.
Jones thought about the shot, drove the lane, kicked it out. 1:18 to play in the first half. Markham now drives the lane, used the left hand, underhanded shot, no good. Scramble for the basketball, out of bounds. And it's going to be East Prairie basketball, or Twin Rivers basketball.
Luke Markham's not a big scorer. I think he had 7 the other day, but he does a lot of things, handling the basketball and passes the ball really well.
Suter back into the game now for the Royals. And number 30, Logan Garrett, 6-foot senior, will have a seat. We just got over a minute to play. Royals slowing it down.
Traps,
to try for that
there's the
shot.
trap area right there in the 2-1-2.
And there's a turnover. Here comes
Luke Markham on the steal.
And there's Tipler
with the finish.
With the easy layup. 30-26. East Prairie cuts the Twin Rivers lead to 4. And that's another steal. Cade Douglas there jumped the passing lane. Jones down to Tipler. Tipler with the 3 off the mark. And rebounded by the Royals. Good job there, number 32, but they get it stolen right back. There's Jones once again with the left-handed layup. Tipler, rather, with the left-handed layup. East Prairie's cut the lead to 2 with 20 seconds to play in the second quarter.
How many think Tipler has? 13.
Well, I was going to say, here's the fight for the rebound. East Prairie comes down with it. Oh, he thought there was enough. Now, there was a freshman mistake.
Sure. Deverance.
I mean, yeah.
Deverance is a junior.
Yeah, there was a mental error
every
there.
dead ball you teach to check out the time.
Yes, that was a mental error there. He obviously thought there was just a few seconds left to play.
8 seconds and counting.
Now they go. Twin
Austin read the front court
shot
to Thomas.
Nice spin move into the basket.
Give him the basket.
Lays it in at the basket. That will give Twin Rivers a 32-28 halftime lead. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be back in just a few moments with first half analysis and statistics. You're watching the Consolation Championship on the YHC TV and CMOSportZone.com. We'll be back in just a minute.
And this year's Christmas tournament brought to you in part by MHJ Insurance in Dexter. Call for a free quote today at 624-6246. For all your home, auto, life, and health insurance needs, give MHJ Insurance a call today or stop by at the Liberty Center off Business 60 in Dexter, Suite F. And your local State Farm agent, Chris Brannon, located at 912 North 1 Mile Road in Dexter. Give him a call for your insurance needs, 573-624-1953. And Chris Brannon wishes good luck to all this year's Christmas tournament teams. And today's game is also brought to you by Missouri State Senator Doug Leibla. Doug Leibla serves the 25th District in Southeast Missouri and wishes the best of luck to all teams in this year's Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. And wishes everyone a happy and prosperous 2016. And this year's
Santee
Christmas
Small
Tournament brought
Engines
to you
in Malden. Boy, have they expanded their showroom to show off their numerous models of Exmark zero-turn lawnmowers. They're also a still dealer, offering the best of trimmers, chainsaws, and blowers. For your heavy-duty work, stop by for these Mahindra tractors, the world's #1 seller. And their newest feature, tripod ladders. These are incredibly lightweight and sturdy, available in 6, 8, and 12 feet. Santee's also provides Troy-built push mowers, Generac generators, and full-service small engine repairs. Stop by today, West Malden.
Southeast Missouri Mutual Insurance is celebrating our 100th year. We started protecting rural farmers way back in 1910, insuring folks no one else would. Southeast Missouri Mutual Insurance has been a family business for 4 generations, and we continue that tradition today, providing solid home, farm, and commercial insurance at very competitive rates. When the ice storm hit us, we were out there with you. All of our claims were processed within days, and we will continue to provide the best coverage and the best service for the next 100 years. Southeast Missouri Mutual Insurance, a century of service.
When it comes to buying or selling your most important investment, it's critical to secure the services of a caring expert, backed by a company with exceptional resources, experience, and strength. Young Real Estate provides first-class service, convenience, and unmatched market coverage. Contact any one of their motivated realtors. They have the knowledge and professionalism to meet every need. Visit their website online to see all of their current listings. Young Real Estate has one sold home in mind. Yours.
Hi, I'm Cecil Weeks of Quality Center in downtown Malden, where we proudly serve the Tri-County area, Stoddard, Dunklin, and New Madrid counties. I'm really excited to now offer Serta Mattresses, America's #1 mattress seller. We carry over 10 different models of comfort level, from soft, firm, and everything in between. And we carry a wide selection of appliances, including refrigerators, dishwashers, rangers, washers, and dryers, and a full floor of fine furniture from Jackson and Catnapper. We welcome you to see our selection of mattresses, furniture, and appliances at Quality Center, downtown Malden.
This is where you live. This is where you work. This is where you're from. At Southeast Missouri State University, our regional campuses are here for you. With our wide range of 4-year degree programs, our full-time faculty and advisors are committed to your success. This is where you learn.
Deposit your check here. Or here. Or even there. Deposit your check wherever you are with First Midwest Bank's new mobile deposit. Just tap, snap, deposit. It's that simple. New mobile deposit from First Midwest Bank, serving the communities we call home.
Need a bigger house or looking to buy your first? Go with a lender you can trust. Montgomery Bank. Our mortgage professionals are ready to help you with low rates and great service.
Folks, if you've not been to the Winchester Place, come in and take a look at this facility. You don't know what you have missed.
We are very proud of this facility. A lot of people do not realize we're here, what we can offer to them, and what a facility we have. And we would like to have people come by anytime and tour us. You won't find a better place to live or better staff to take care of you anywhere in Southeast Missouri. I'll guarantee it.
We are located at 400 Winchester Drive. Come down Bowman, and we sit on the corner of Bowman and Winchester.
Welcome back to the 59th Annual Bloomfield Christmas Tournament Consolation Championship, whereby we have the Twin Rivers Royals 32 and East Prairie 28. Let's talk about the first half for a minute, and then I will give our numbers. What do you think, Travis?
Well, we saw a very evenly matched ball game, several lead changes, several ties. Twin Rivers did a little bit more there in the second quarter, and it's claimed the lead. They've been led by their big man, Middlestad in the middle. East Prairie really has not had an answer for him. On the other side, we saw a big first half from the freshman Tippler, and Brett Ellis did a great job as well in that half. So I think East Prairie is going to have to get a few more people involved in the offense. Pretty balanced attack from Twin Rivers, but very competitive, very well played first half.
Excellent point, Travis, with East Prairie. Only 3 players having scored in the ball game. Deverance Jones has 8 on 4 field goals. Derez Tippler leads with 13, and Brett Ellis has 7 in the ball game for a total of 28. Interesting note for Coach Knight. I'm sure he talked about it. They're only 1 for 5 from the free throw line, shooting at 20%. Twin Rivers and Coach Dustin Benson. So far, Hayden Thomas, the freshman, has 8 points on 4 field goals. Chance Wilkerson only has 1 basket in the first quarter for 2 points. He also has 2 fouls. Andrew Middlestad, as we talked about, he leads Twin Rivers with 13 points. Josh Suter has 2 field goals for 4 points. Mikey Suter has 1 field goal and 2 points, as does Logan Garrett off the bench, and Jacob Mitchell has 1 3-point basket for 3 points. Free throw shooting for Coach Benson's. They're 1 for 3 at 33% clip, rounding out for a total of 32 points. Just as, we talked about it, it seems to be a typical game. The leading scorers are carrying the load for both teams. We think East Prairie needs more balance from the scoring department. Twin Rivers, we'll see if Middlestad with 2 fouls and Chance Wilkerson 2 fouls play a role or a factor in the second half.
If either one of those players picks up an early 3rd foul, that could really affect the outcome of the game, especially if that player is Middlestad. Wilkerson was pretty quiet in the first half, only 2 points. I'm sure Coach Benson wants to get a little bit more production on the offensive end from him. And East Prairie needs to really get Luke Markham and Cade Douglas into the game. They don't score a ton of points, but they do contribute, and they haven't scored at all in the game so far. So I think they're going to get a little bit more production out of some of their other players. Both coaches doing a good job switching their defenses up. So it's been really a well-coached, well-played game, pretty clean game, not many free throws. But the number 9 seed, the Twin Rivers Royals out of Broseley, Missouri, they have a 32-28 lead over the number 10 seed, the East Prairie Eagles. Both these teams suffered tough first-round losses. East Prairie losing on a heartbreaker, a last-second three-pointer by Hayti. But both teams have bounced back. They've dominated the consolation bracket, and it's been a very good, very competitive game so far.
You'd expect that out of a 9-seed versus a 10-seed game, right?
Absolutely. 2 teams very evenly matched. Folks, this is just the first of 4 championship games we're going to be bringing you here today on YHC TV and CMOSportZone.com. You want to stay tuned after this game. We have the 5th place championship between Bloomfield and South Pemiscot. That'll be a barn burner. And then following that at 7 o'clock, the 3rd place game between Malden and Saxony Lutheran. And then the championship game, it will be the number 2-seeded Kennett Indians against the number 8-seeded Dexter Bearcats. Dexter, the 2nd lowest seed to reach the championship game. Bernie reached the championship game in 1996 as a 10 seed. Dexter is looking to claim their 10th championship. So is Kennett. Kennett and Dexter have really dominated this tournament over the last 10 years or so. Bernie won it last year, defeating Kennett. And I think this is Kennett's 6th year in the championship game of the Boot Hill Conference Tournament. So that'll be a good one tonight. Both teams are really on a roll after getting off to slow starts. And speaking of starts, we're ready to start the second half here of the Consolation Championship.
East Prairie will have possession as we begin, Travis.
Both teams have their starting lineups back out on the court as we begin second half play.
Man-to-man defense by Twin Rivers.
We saw them go back and forth between a zone and a man-to-man. East Prairie did a lot of full court pressing. A couple of different presses. Didn't have a whole lot of success with it.
Away from the basketball, we have a push.
We did see Twin Rivers get a lot of easy baskets after breaking East Prairie's press, and we'll see if Coach Benson wants to continue to press in the second half, or rather if Coach Knight will want to continue to press.
Personal on Josh Suter will be his second. Of course, the first team foul in this second half.
Lob to the back, picked off.
Chance with a steal. Coast to
And
coast.
Pulled up nicely, let his man go right by him. The defensive player laid it up and in. And that increases the Royals' lead to 6 points. That matches their biggest lead of the game with 7:30 left to play here in the third quarter.
East Prairie's got to have an answer, Travis. This thing may get out of hand early.
Yeah, they can't let Twin Rivers go on an early run.
Tipler with a basket.
If Darius Tipler has anything to say about it, they won't. You know, he just single-handedly brought East Prairie back in that second half against against Hayti. They were way down. So he's very capable of taking the game over. Cross-court pass now. Nice dump inside. Middlestat. Oh, misses, recovers the ball, gets his own, and puts it back off his own offensive rebound. So the two teams trading baskets here early on.
East Prairie's got to find some other offense to go with Tipler. Individuals usually don't win championships.
No, that's exactly right. And they're also going to have to start getting some defensive stops. Ellis now driving the baseline from the right wing, but he's going to travel. I thought he stepped out of bounds, but in fact he traveled with the ball.
Hell yeah.
So the Royals will inbound.
We don't keep assists or turnovers. I'd be interested to look at those numbers at times.
Josh Suter inbounds. Wilkerson now brings the ball up.
Good steal by Ellis.
Ellis, good body control there. Gets the ball back into his teammate. There's Deverance Jones. Pulls up just inside the free throw line. No good. Defensive rebound there by Middlestat. Here comes Twin Rivers on the fast break. And he's going to be fouled on
Before the shot.
Before the shot, yes. I believe they're going to whistle Ellis for the foul.
Red Ellis, his second.
Team foul number 1 against East Prairie. The Royals inbound under their own basket. Oh, good job there by Markham with the deflection from behind. Fast break up to Tipler, and he lays it up and in.
Tipler has 4 in the quarter and 17 in the game. 17 of their 32 points.
So the freshman phenom has scored half of East Prairie's points.
1-3-1 defense now. They're going to take away that wing shot or the penetration. Twin Rivers probably should be getting into a 2-guard set.
And the three-pointer rims out.
Push foul call. Middlestat's going to get 2.
Good job there by Middlestat with yet another rebound.
He's a workhorse. 43, that's Cade Douglas, his first.
6'2" senior is not only dominating the scoreboard, but he's dominating the glass as well. Foul was called against number 43 on East Prairie. Cade Douglas, his first. Team foul number 2. First free throw rims out.
I tell you what, not just Andrew, but Gabe Jackson also post plays has been very strong this year. Good examples for young players to watch.
Gabe Jackson, the sophomore center for the Bearcats, who play tonight in the championship. Ellis now dumping the ball off to Jones.
Gabe understands how to pin and seal and get those angles, passing angles.
There's Markham. Oh, Jones, excuse me. Jones with the bucket.
He has 10. And look, here we go, Travis. We have a 2-point game.
East Prairie narrows it to 2. 5:15 to play in the third quarter. And this zone defense is
that's what this
giving them some trouble. Well, as
good job by Chance. See, that's what that's supposed to take away, that 1-3-1, that perimeter.
Fast break. Ellis now drives in. Good job by the senior, laying it up and in.
Ellis has 9 in the game. Things are starting to heat up, Travis.
East Prairie looks like they're picking up the intensity on both the offensive and defensive ends, Marty. And there's a steal. Jones with the steal. He's bringing it down the court. And in low to Markham. Markham dumps it off to Douglas. Douglas misses.
Ellis.
There's Ellis. Misses it after getting the putback. Douglas now with the shot and the foul.
Cade Douglas with the finish.
It's Cade's first points of the ball game, I believe, Marty.
Look up. We're tied.
And now he has a chance to give East Prairie their first lead of the second half if he can convert the old-fashioned three-point play.
Number 3 foul on Josh Suter.
Wholesale substitutions now for the Royals.
Douglas will get a chance to try to finish off the old-fashioned three-point play. 4:32 left to go, third quarter. Teams are starting to get loose, aren't they, Travis?
I believe so. And there's the free throw is good. East Prairie has their first lead of the second half, 39-38.
That diagonal pass while ago to Josh Suter should have been cashed in. So that's the weakness of that 1-3-1. You got to get diagonal on the baseline there on the blocks. Low block to low block. One of those is open. Good movement by East Prairie. Chance on the drive.
And deflected out of bounds by Jones. He's small, but he can jump. He's got real spring in those legs.
The 1-3-1 will not cover the diagonal low block.
Driving the lane there, dumping off, and deflected again, but now they're going to whistle
Jones.
Or Tipler.
Going to be
Tipler Jones.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Tipler's first.
Number 3, Deverance Jones. His third personal. That's big. He's probably going to have to sit. We got 4 minutes and 4 seconds. Number 1, Matt Austin to the free throw line. First one rolls out. He'll get another, though, fouled in the act of shooting. Matt is a 5'10 senior.
Number 2 on Deverance.
And the second one is good. We've got a tie ball game once again. 39 all, 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Jones to Markham. Now to Tipler. Douglas thinking about the 3, decides better. East Prairie working the ball around the horn now. Look, good man-to-man defense here by Twin Rivers. Now we've got a little scrum here, saved by Jones. Out to the top of the key now.
High ball screen by Deverance for Tipler. Markham to Ellis. Good drive.
Good job by Markham.
Luke Markham with the basket. His first basket in the ball game.
We said that would be key. East Prairie needs to get Douglas
Balance
and Markham
scoring.
involved, and they've gotten involved here in the third quarter. And there's a deflection, but it's recovered by the Royals.
Is that East Prairie's first lead, Travis?
Of the second half it is.
Okay.
Now we have 2 players colliding for the basketball. They've whistled Markham for his second foul. Team foul number 4 for East Prairie. The Royals will inbound. Number 10, Chance Wilkerson with the basketball.
3:04 remaining, third quarter.
Chance is a 5'10 junior. East Prairie staying in that zone. It's paid dividends, but now
Nice
they let
pass
the man
by
open.
Hayden.
Yeah,
Logan Garrett with the
Logan
basket.
Garrett wide open there, streaking to the lane. We're tied at 41, folks. We've had several ties, several lead changes. Oh,
Ball thrown
Ellis
away.
missing the pass.
Hayden
Here
with the
comes-
steal, coast to coast.
Misses it.
Got to use the glass.
Ellis now taking it back the other way, and he's going to be fouled on the layup. He'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. He'll try to give East Prairie
Young players,
three-point
TV
lead.
land, you got to use the backboard on your layups.
Absolutely.
It cost them a transition basket.
And when you're under the basket, that square around that, on the middle of that backboard's there for a reason, Marty.
Bet.
You better use that glass and lay it up and in.
That's number 2, the second foul on Mikey Suter. Third team foul. Ellis will try to complete the three-point play.
Can't do it. Rebounded by the Royals. Mikey Suter with the rebound. Good job finding the open man up and underneath.
Good high-low pass from Suter to Middlestat.
Again. Yeah, without Middlestat in the game, that zone defense of East Prairie was really giving Twin Rivers fits.
He's staying out of foul trouble. That's his 17th point tonight.
Tipler now handing the ball off to Ellis, to Markham. Jones now hands off to Douglas. Douglas thought about the three-pointer there from the left baseline.
Good crossover by Luke Markham.
Driving in, little spin move, kicks the ball out, but now we're going to have a backcourt violation. Not a good pass there. Jones couldn't track it down even with his speed.
Looks like I think East Prairie needs a timeout right now. They look tired. Good hustle, good hard play.
For the first time, we see the 6'6"
Senior.
Alex Cowgill checking into the game. We didn't see him at all in the first half, which surprised us. Alex usually gets
Hard
quite a bit
worker.
of playing time off the bench.
Alters a lot of shots. Done a really nice job for them off the bench.
Now
That's what he'll be
Middlestat goes right
contesting.
at him, and what did we see? Cowgill made him change the shot.
Look at him hustling. Give
And he
it back
got
to
the
him.
rebound. Jones goes coast to coast.
No basket. Charging foul
Basket
drawn
and the
by
foul.
Chance Wilkerson.
Oh, no, they called a charge.
Yes.
Second personal foul there on Darius Tipler. Good job to stand in there and take the charge.
He kind of announced to everybody where his intentions, right?
That's absolutely right.
1:15 to go, third quarter, and we're tied at 43.
There's Cal Gill again. Big man just stands there and raises his arms, and there's nothing to do. Oh, little dipsy-do around the world.
Darius Tipler with his
Darius
19th
Tipler
point puts East Prairie up 2.
with a video game move there. Give the Eagles a 2-point lead. We got under a minute to play now here in the third quarter.
I think Coach Knight should have called a timeout about 30 seconds ago. That was a tired foul. Good hustle, though. Good hustle by Tipler.
And we've got a stoppage in play.
He leads East Prairie with 19.
Twin Rivers will take the ball out.
You know, when coaches say play hard enough that you need a break, they're doing that right now.
They really are. Both teams are playing hard.
Penetration kick.
Long. Ooh, he thought about it. Decided to dump it in. Cal Gill.
Jump ball possession era stays right with Twin Rivers.
Good job by East Prairie there to tie Middlestad up. Now they're going to front and back Middlestad. And it's a travel. Austin took a step before he put the ball on the court. That'll turn it over to East Prairie, who's got a 2-point lead. 32 seconds left to play here in the third quarter of the Consolation Championship.
I love this intensity, Travis.
You certainly wouldn't know this was the Consolation Championship if you didn't know otherwise. Long three-pointer off the mark by Tipler. Good hustle, though.
Every game tonight's a championship in these guys' minds.
You bet. He did a good job following his own shot, kept the ball from going out of bounds, kept the possession alive for his team.
I'm sure East Prairie will keep it for the last shot. 10 seconds.
10 seconds to play. Now Jones looking to drive, kicks it out to Tipler. 4 to play, 3, 2, long shot, off the mark, and that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. And the East Prairie Eagles have taken a 45-43 lead over the Twin Rivers Royals. And we'll be back in just a moment to bring you the fourth quarter of this exciting Consolation Championship game. Join us after the commercial break.
Hi, Tom. Hey, how's the college visit? You remembered. It's good. Does it make the short list? Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
What is your emergency? Need assistance at County Road 61 and Highway 9. Help is on its way.
Clear! There's a better way to jumpstart your soil back to health. Apply Endzone to protect and increase nitrogen efficiency without killing bacteria. Apply Prevent to increase phosphorus availability and reduce fixation. Better yet, use them both to get more from your fertilizer investment and see higher potential yields. Ag Explorer, your prescription for healthy soil.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the Consolation Championship game of the 59th Annual Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. The number 10 seed, the East Prairie Eagles, is leading the number 9 seed, the Twin Rivers Royals, 45-43. I'm Travis Quatermas alongside Marty Young, the assistant basketball coach at Holcomb High School. East Prairie will inbound the ball to begin the final frame. And Marty, we've seen a great game, very competitive, several ties, several lead changes.
Absolutely, Travis. Good hustle. High school athletics. Beverage with the runner.
Good job by Jones, penetrating the little floater inside the lane. And that increases East Prairie's lead to 4. That's their largest lead of the second half, and I believe matches their largest lead of the game.
2-3 zone for East
Long
Prairie.
three-pointer off the mark. Rebounded, however, but he couldn't handle it. And that was number 24, Mikey Suter. 6'4" sophomore. He lost it out of bounds after snagging the rebound. That'll give East Prairie the ball. Jones inbounds to Tipler. East Prairie being a little bit more deliberate. Marty, they had a big third quarter, outscored the Royals 17-11.
Right.
Down by 4 at the half, and then now they're up by 4.
Twin Rivers
Good
staying
job
with the
by
man.
Markham driving the lane. He's going to be fouled as he attempted the layup. Foul on Wilson, his third, team foul number 6, or number 4. Markham to the line for 2.
Andrew Middlestad on that one. That'd be his third, yes.
Middlestad, I'm sorry. And he misses the first one. Both teams have shot very poorly from the free throw line in this game, Marty. But again, as we mentioned earlier, that's evidence of tired legs. Their third game in 3 days.
Right.
And
the next
gut
foul,
check time.
Well, the next East Prairie foul, Twin Rivers will be in the bonus from here on out.
Markham hits the second one, increases the East Prairie lead to 5, 48-43, 7 minutes to play here in the basketball game. Cross-court pass. Those are usually dangerous, but they got away with it. Good feed to Middlestad inside. He scores the Royals' first points of
Timeout for
fourth
Dustin
quarter.
Benson.
Timeout Twin Rivers. We'll take 1-2. Join us on the other side.
30 seconds.
You just can't do it anymore, but you want to stay in your own home. Bales is the place to call. Bales is committed to helping people like you to maintain your independence and live your life on your terms with dignity. Bales can help with your family getting paid for taking care of you. There is no need to live anywhere but our own home with Boot Heel Area Independent Living Services there to help. Just call 888-449-0949 or stop by 719 Chico Road in Kennett to find out more. Bales, Boot Heel Area Independent Living Services, serving Dunklin, New Madrid, Pemiscot, and Stoddard counties.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, after that 30-second timeout by Twin Rivers. East Prairie leads 48-45. We've got 6:48 left to play here in the fourth quarter, the Consolation Championship game. We thank you for joining us here on YCTV and SEMOSportZone.com. East Prairie will inbound out of the timeout. This is the first of 4 championship games we're going to bring you today here on YCTV, and we urge you to stay tuned. We've got some great games. We're off to a good start here with the Consolation Championship, and I'm sure the other 3 are going to be just as good.
Boy, Travis, Bloomfield and South Bend is going to be a very strong number 1 versus number 3 seed, 5th place game.
Shot partially blocked there by Middlestad. He takes the ball away. Now good job finding number 22, Josh Shooter, down low, and he'll draw the foul. I believe that was Alex Cowgill, the 6'6 senior, who's come in off the bench. Really gave East Prairie some quality minutes there in the third quarter, Marty.
Yep.
Team foul number 7. That's going to put Twin Rivers in the bonus for the rest of the game. We're having a little shot clock problem.
Scoreboards are back.
All right. The announcer says the scoreboards are back. So now we'll see if Suter can complete the old-fashioned three-point play. And he drains it. And guess what, Marty? We've got another tie. 48-48, 6:20 left to play in the ball game. This one may come down to who has the ball last.
See if foul trouble is an issue. Free throw shooting may make a difference. Who protects the ball? Who gets stops?
Good job there by Ellis finding the streaky Deverance Jones.
Deverance has 14. Deverance has 14 in the ball game.
50-48. East Prairie clinging to a 2-point lead. They're the 10 seed.
Travis looked for Chance Wilkerson to bust that zone. There he is. No, off the mark.
Three-pointer from the top of the keys, off the mark. Rebounded now. The long rebound by Markham. He looking to penetrate. He drives from the left side. Lays it up and in. Nice finger roll.
5 points for Luke.
Yep, just a sophomore. East Prairie is going to get a lot of production out of that young man in the next few years. He and Tippler are going to be a good combination for the Eagles over the next few years.
Luke plays a complete game. Stat line with assist.
Three-pointer, and it's good there from the left wing.
There's the
number
freshman,
3,
Hayden
Thomas, the 6-foot freshman. We haven't seen many trays knocked down today, Marty, but that was a key one. And the Twin Rivers comes up with a steal. They run in the fast break and deflected out of bounds there by the freshman, Tippler. Good job to get back on the defensive transition.
Might not be a bad time for a timeout.
Royals will inbound. Austin catches the ball, makes it up and in. Gives the Royals a lead, 53-52. Little out of control there. Maybe trying to do too much is the freshman Tipler.
Twin Rivers should push tempo here.
And that's what they're doing.
Look at
Tiny Middlestat. Good job by Jones.
Tipler's
Flicking that
tired.
out of bounds. Yeah, the young man is starting to suck a little wind here.
Travis, has he come out of the ball game today?
I don't believe he has, Marty.
Yeah, I don't think he'll either.
Douglas back in the game for Cowgill. And he deflects the ball away.
Great defense by Cade Douglas. Takes away the lob.
Tipler now recovering the loose ball. Gets the layup deflected out of his hands. It went way up in the air. And now we're going to have a foul called against East Prairie. Pushing foul, number 43.
That'll send
Cade
Twin
Douglas.
Rivers to the line.
1-1. Number 22, Josh Suter, 6'1" senior.
Free throw shooting. Here we go.
And he drains the first one. That'll earn him another. Increases the Royals' lead to 2, 54-52. 4:29 left to play here in the Consolation Championship. And it rolls out, but Middlestat with the offensive board, but he loses control of it, and it rolls out of bounds, and it'll go over to the Eagles. Twin Rivers fans not happy about that call, Marty.
No.
They thought that was off of Jones, but the referee saw it the other way, and his opinion is the only one that matters.
4:20 left to go in the ball game. Twin Rivers nursing a 2-point lead.
Markham tried to break the double team there, and he loses control of the ball. We're going to have a jump ball, and it's going to go over to
Twin Rivers possession.
Yes. It's going to go over to Twin Rivers. Good hustle there.
Travis, I guess I'm old school on that when I see somebody reach around somebody to tie somebody up.
Usually a bad idea to try to split the double team like that, though. Timeout. East Prairie's going to want to talk about it, and we'll take a quick break as well. Join us after the commercial break.
The Ford Holiday Sales Event going on now at Harry Blackwell Ford, Malden.
Check out these holiday savings on 2016 SE Escapes, as low as $20,148 on the web.
Here you can buy a 2015 Taurus SEL for $25,682.
Save nearly $11,000 on this F350 Lariat, now only $51,846.
From all of us at Harry Blackwell Ford in Malden, Merry Christmas.
My name is Dustin Mayer. I operate Mayer Law Office, which is a full-service law firm located in Dexter, Missouri. I practice personal injury, criminal defense, workers' compensation, family, and other areas of law. As an assistant Missouri Attorney General and assistant prosecuting attorney, I've had the opportunity to try multiple cases in front of juries, and I'm willing to put that experience to work on your behalf. I'm a Southeast Missouri native, and if you hire me, you'll get the big firm experience with the small town touch. Call today for your free consultation.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the Consolation Championship with the 59th Annual Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. Marty, we've got a barn burner. Twin Rivers, the 9th seed, clinging to a 2-point lead, 54-52 over the 10th seeded East Prairie Eagles. They've got the basketball, and 4 minutes and 10 seconds left to play.
A lot of basketball left, Travis. Looking for that backside screen, was not open. Good job to take that away as
East Prairie now, they've switched over to a man-to-man defense. They've been playing zone most of the second half.
Watch Wilkerson to get loose for a shot.
Douglas is playing on Middlestat. We'll see how that develops.
Hayden Thomas
Middlestat's had a big day. Twin Rivers throws the ball out of bounds. That'll turn it over to the Eagles. Jones will inbound, or Tipler will inbound to Jones. East Prairie looking to tie or take the lead. Work the ball around the horn now. Up top to Douglas.
They're running a 4-out set.
Tipler now looking to drive, steps back, finds Douglas. Douglas down low to Jones. Tipler at the free throw line, he'll back it out. Good job with Twin Rivers playing defense. They're not letting anyone in front of them.
Good coaches tell their players, Travis, to rest on offense instead of defense. Looks like what East Prairie is kind of catching their breath here.
Good job there. Whoa, Wilkerson almost took the Suter, and he did deflect it off of Ellis.
They turn the ball back over to Twin Rivers. 3:09 left.
54-52, Twin Rivers leading East Prairie. Hayden Thomas inbounded now to Matt Austin. Matt Austin has hit some big free throws here in the fourth quarter. In fact, that's why Twin Rivers has the lead. Middlestat misses the shot. Suter with the rebound and sticks it right back in.
Suter, he has 10 in the ball game. They went to a double high offense and he got the back door.
Good job there to clean up the offensive glass by Suter. Those second chance points so important. Cade Douglas says not so fast. He hits one there from the left baseline. 56-54, 2:30 to play. Twin Rivers with the basketball. Austin driving in, getting it to Middlestat. And it's going to be deflected out of bounds by Ellis of East Prairie. The Royals will inbound under their own basket. Hayden Thomas will inbound. He gets it up, lobs it into Middlestat. He drives in, lays it up off the left side of the glass.
Screen for a lob right in the middle. Middlestat finishes.
58-54. Just over 2 minutes left in this game. Marty, another factor is Twin Rivers only has 14 fouls. They've got fouls to give. If East Prairie drives the lane, they can tie a man up for an easy shot.
They ever lose the lead, it can come back to haunt them. But right now, with 2 possessions.
Key turnover there for East Prairie. Just tossed the ball out of bounds.
Full court, 1-2-1-1 pressure.
East Prairie now is going back to the full court press, trying to generate a turnover. It didn't work for them very well in the first half. We'll see if they get some different results here.
I like Twin Rivers' depth, Travis. They're playing quite a few kids.
That's really perhaps coming into effect. Well, now they're going to whistle Tippler for the foul. Reaching in there, going for the steal, but he got the body. Fourth for the freshman phenom.
I still think that's a tired foul. The young man's played his heart and soul out.
He really is. You can just watch his body language. He's just exhausted.
He needs a 30-second break. You know,
a little drink of water might do wonders for him here with the last 2 minutes to play. Free throw is good. Front into the 1-and-1, successful there by number 32.
Jacob Mitchell.
5'10" junior. That'll earn him another shot from the charity stripe.
I tell you, if they can get a stop here, you're going to see Coach Benson pull it out.
And that's what gives Twin Rivers a 6-point lead. That matches their biggest lead of the game. That tells you how close it's been.
Big opportunity.
Got 1:50 to play.
Important trip for East Prairie. Big possession here, Travis.
Oh, Douglas just about lost the ball out of bounds.
Might need a timeout.
Markham now driving the lane, kicks it off to Douglas. Douglas, oh, the shot rims out. Suter with the big rebound.
Benson was ready to call a timeout, Travis.
And instead, we're going to have a foul.
Going to be a good foul on East Prairie's part.
Called Cade Douglas for his third personal, team foul number 10. And Marty, that puts Twin Rivers into the double bonus.
Another one of those benchmarks, Travis. Takes the pressure off when you have 2 free throws.
Twin Rivers did not shoot the ball well from the charity stripe early, but they've been converting here in the fourth quarter. And I jinxed him.
Got 1:34 left to go in the ball game. 2-possession lead for Twin Rivers.
Josh Suter tried to nail the second one, make it a 3-possession game. Oh, and he missed it. But looky there, Middlestat stepped in, and they're going to whistle him for a foul.
Oh. Mr. Rice is calling Andrew Middlestat for a push-off.
4th personal foul for Middlestat. But there's only 1:34 left to play. You can't sit him now.
Coach Knight
East
wants
Prairie
a full
takes
timeout.
the timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll take 1, 2. Folks, don't change that channel. Come back. Join us for the exciting conclusion.
Santee Small Engines in Malden. Boy, have they expanded their showroom to show off their numerous models of Exmark zero-turn lawnmowers. They're also a still dealer, offering the best of trimmers, chainsaws, and blowers. For your heavy-duty work, stop by for these Mahindra tractors, the world's #1 seller, and their newest feature, tripod ladders. These are incredibly lightweight and sturdy, available in 6, 8, and 12 feet. Santee's also provides Troy-built push mowers, Generac generators, and full-service small engine repairs. Stop by today. West Malden.
Southeast Missouri Mutual Insurance is celebrating our 100th year. We started protecting rural farmers way back in 1910, ensuring folks no one else would. Southeast Missouri Mutual Insurance has been a family business for 4 generations, and we continue that tradition today, providing solid home, farm, and commercial insurance at very competitive rates. When the ice storm hit us, we were out there with you. All of our claims were processed within days, and we will continue to provide the best coverage and the best service for the next 100 years. Southeast Missouri Mutual Insurance, a century of service.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, for the conclusion of the Consolation Championship. East Prairie trails Twin Rivers 60-54. We've got 1 minute and 30 seconds left to play. Marty, these two teams have fought tooth and nail. They left it all on the court. Twin Rivers has a 6-point lead. That's the largest by either team.
Luke Markham.
Great shot
Big
there
basket.
by Markham. Big basket. Another key here, Marty, is East Prairie only has 1 timeout left. We got to scramble for the basketball. The freshman Tipler comes up with it. Oh, and he's fouled on the three-pointer. It rimmed out.
Josh Suter's going to be his 4th. And guess what? Mr. Tipler gets 3 free throws.
Fouled on the three-pointer, so he'll get 3 free throws. We've got 1:07 left. He could draw his team to within 1 if he hits all 3 of them.
You notice out of a timeout, Tipler just so refreshed, rejuvenated. Good hustle.
Number 1 is good.
East Prairie just will not go away.
Neither team has. 6 points, the largest lead for either team. That just shows you how close it's been. Second one off the mark. Got to have this next one.
Got 1:07 left to play. That may take 5 minutes, Travis.
That's true. Twin Rivers still has 3 full timeouts they can call.
East Prairie has 1.
And he hits 2 out of 3, draws his team back within 2. Once again, East Prairie now going with the trap. They've got their man tied up. And timeout Twin Rivers to save the possession. Good job there by Coach Benson. We'll take a quick timeout as well and be right back.
When it comes to buying or selling your most important investment, it's critical to secure the services of a caring expert, backed by a company with exceptional resources, experience, and strength. Young Real Estate provides first-class service, convenience, and unmatched market coverage. Contact any one of their motivated realtors. They have the knowledge and professionalism to meet every need. Visit their website online to see all of their current listings. Young Real Estate has one sold home in mind. Yours.
Hi, I'm Cecil Weeks of Quality Center in downtown Malden, where we proudly serve the Tri-County area, Stoddard, Dunklin, and New Madrid counties. I'm real excited to now offer Serta Mattresses, America's #1 mattress seller. We carry over 10 different models of comfort level, from soft, firm, and everything in between. And we carry a wide selection of appliances, including refrigerators, dishwashers, rangers, washers, and dryers, and a full floor of fine furniture from Jackson and Catnapper. We welcome you to see our selection of mattresses, furniture, and appliances at Quality Center, downtown Malden.
Welcome back to the 59th Annual Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. Twin Rivers will play the ball in. Ball's almost thrown away.
Almost stolen away there. We're under a minute to play, folks. We've got a 2-point ball game. They break the press. There's Middlestat. Up and in. Gives his team a 4-point lead. East Prairie pushing it down the court, looking for the quick shot. Ellis finds Douglas and count it.
Now on Aiden Thomas.
He'll go to the line to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play. East Prairie hasn't shot the ball well from the charity stripe, Marty, but this will be a big one. 40.6 seconds to play.
Douglas has 7.
Oh, and it rims out.
Ellis with the rebound.
Oh, but it doesn't fall. Great job following
Possession
the shot
area
by
will
the
favor
senior.
East Prairie. You know, Travis, we talked about that during the timeout. East Prairie has possession era. They have 1 full. Coach Benson and Twin Rivers has 2 full timeouts left.
Great job there by the senior Ellis to follow his shot. Even though we missed, he snagged the offensive glass. Real heads-up basketball. Ellis just a great all-around athlete. He's the quarterback of the football team. He's the floor general. Great basketball IQ there. East Prairie will inbound now. Deverance Jones will inbound for the Eagles. We got 30 seconds.
Set up. Look for a screen.
Seconds left
away.
to play.
There it is, right there.
They throw it out to the top of the key to Tipler, who drives the lane, splits the double team, but gets it deflected away by Middlestat. Douglas saves it for the Eagles. Now they'll reset. Ellis with the basketball.
Possession.
We're down to 25 seconds left to play. Jones now kicks it back out to Tipler, top of the key.
He's being patient. Good thing.
15 seconds to play. Inside now, Tipler up, takes the shot, no good. Jones rebounds the ball, has it deflected away. We've got to scramble for the basketball. It's a jump ball. It'll stay with the Eagles. We've got 4 seconds left to play.
Possession error did not change. It should be Twin Rivers basketball.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Yes.
Boy, Coach Benson is letting them know, too.
4 seconds left and a 2-point lead. Coach Benson's got 2 full timeouts. Don't be surprised to see if he calls one here. Yes. 4 seconds left to go, guys. Twin Rivers calls a timeout.
And we'll take one as well.
This is where you live. This is where you work. This is where you're from. At Southeast Missouri State University, our regional campuses are here for you. With our wide range of four-year degree programs, our full-time faculty and advisors are committed to your success. This is where you learn.
And we're back for the exciting conclusion of this Consolation Championship. It's been a barn burner, Marty. Twin Rivers clinging to a 2-point lead. They've got the basketball out of the timeout. Just 4 seconds left to play. What's East Prairie got to do here?
Well, East Prairie's got to get in passing lanes and close out well. Look for Coach Benson to diagram some sort of back screen. Either a back screen or look for the screener to roll off the screen. People always forget to guard the screener. We'll see what he diagrams up here. He may have a backside lob here for a layup.
I would think East Prairie's only chance here is to either get a 5-second count or a turnover.
Right.
And they put the big 6'6" senior Cowgill back in the game. He'll undoubtedly be guarding the inbound pass.
Twin Rivers shouldn't throw the ball to that side of the floor at all. It should be going this way. So look for a curl, look for a screen. Let's see what happens.
That's the big man there standing in front of him.
Chance. There it is.
Oh, and there it is. And that's the layup. That's the ball game, folks.
Chance Wilkerson sets the screen, rolls, gets the layup.
Congratulations to the Twin Rivers Royals. The number 9 seed wins the Consolation Championship here at the 59th annual Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. But hats off to the East Prairie Eagles, too. What a talented young team. I'm sure they're going to win a lot of games in the second half of the season, Marty. This is a heartbreaker. Oh, I'm sorry. The ball game is not over. The referees have put 1.2 seconds left on the clock. They've given East Prairie a timeout.
Ooh.
A little bit of controversy here at the end of the game,
When
Marty.
Wilkerson gets the basketball with 4 seconds at half court and dribbles and shoots a layup. Not sure I understand that one.
I don't think you can score 4 points in 1.2 seconds. Now let's see if Coach Knight can draw up a play to give East Prairie 4 points. They're even going to have trouble just getting a shot off, but that's the way the men in the striped shirts saw it, and that's the way we're going to play it. 1.2 seconds left to play. Twin Rivers has a 4-point lead, 64-60. But you have to take your hats off to East Prairie as well. They played their hearts out. They left it all on the floor. Very talented basketball team. And I think they're going to be a tough out come district time in Class 3.
Sure.
As will Twin Rivers. All right, Ellis will inbound. He's going to inbound it to Tipler, who will give it a fling off the bat. And now the game is over. And once again, congratulations to the Twin Rivers Royals, they win the Consolation Championship 64-60 over East Prairie. What a ball game, folks. And just the first of 4 championship games here today on YXC-TV and CMOSportZone.com. Don't change that channel. We're going to be right back with the post-game show and set the stage for the 5th place championship game coming up in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Waynetta Rogers. I'm a community educator with Legacy Hospice. Are you searching for help in understanding what hospice is and what hospice provides today? Well, we at Legacy Hospice will give you updated and corrected information on how we give care and support for those with illnesses like COPD, Alzheimer's, or CHF, and other serious illness. This is at no extra out-of-pocket expense to our patients. For answers to your questions and concerns, you can call, text, or email me, and we'll be glad to send you a fact sheet with more information. Thank you.
And brought to you by Jim Bollinger & Son Heating, Air, Electrical, and Plumbing in Dexter. They install new Heil HVAC units, clean service and repair existing units, also sheet metal work, plumbing, and electrical work. Call for a free estimate or repair at 573-624-4098.
Hi, want to wish all of the teams the best of luck as they play in the Christmas tournament, and I thank you for the opportunity to serve you another session in Jefferson City. This next session I will focus on protecting our most vulnerable citizens, the elderly and our children. I will support education, and I will work to find ways to even the playing field for Missouri and bring more jobs to our state. Thank you again, and best of luck to all the teams.
Deposit your check here or here or even there. Deposit your check wherever you are with First Midwest Bank's new mobile deposit. Just tap, snap, deposit. It's that simple. New mobile deposit from First Midwest Bank, serving the communities we call home.
Need a bigger house or looking to buy your first? Go with a lender you can trust. Montgomery Bank. Our mortgage professionals are ready to help you with low rates and great service.
Folks, if you've not been to the Winchester place, come in and take a look at this facility. You don't know what you have missed.
We are very proud of this facility. A lot of people do not realize we're here, what we can offer to them, and what a facility we have. And we would like to have people come by anytime and tour us. You won't find a better place to live or better staff to take care of you anywhere southeast Missouri. I'll guarantee it.
We are located at 400 Winchester Drive. Come down Bowman, and we sit on the corner of Bowman and Winchester.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, for the post-game show as we wrap up the Consolation Championship. Marty, what a great way to start this series of 4 championship games here at the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. We watched a real barn burner. The number 9 seed, Twin Rivers, pulled out a 4-point victory over the East Prairie Eagles, the 10th seed. Neither team led by more than 6 points. We saw several leads, several lead changes, several ties. 2 very evenly matched teams, but congratulations to Twin Rivers and Coach Benson. Great way to start the second half of the season.
Yes, first let's look at the scoring for East Prairie. Luke Markham had 7 points. Deverance Jones had 14 points on the night. Dylan Lingo played but did not score. Durez Tippler had 21 to lead East Prairie. Brett Ellis had 11, and Kate Douglas rounded out the scoring with 7 for East Prairie. From the free throw line, they were 5 of 14, shooting a 36% clip. And now for your Consolation champions, Twin Rivers Royals. Matt Austin had 3. Hayden Thomas, the freshman, had 11. Chance Wilkerson finished with 6. Andrew Middlestat led Twin Rivers tonight with 21 points. Josh Suter chipped in 8. Mikey Suter had 2. Logan Garrett had 4. And Jacob Mitchell had 5. Garrett, Mitchell, and Suter off the bench did a really nice job for Twin Rivers on the free throw line, which may have been the difference. They were 6 for 9. shooting at a 67% clip. Good win for Twin Rivers as we set the stage for the second half of the season.
Well, and it looks like the ball game really came down to the charity stripe, as close games often do. Twin Rivers hit their free throws late in the game, and East Prairie just couldn't convert.
Travis, I would urge listeners not to go anywhere.
Absolutely not. We're going to be bringing you the fifth place game, which features the number 1 seed Bloomfield Wildcats, but a disappointing quarterfinal loss in the second round to the Dexter Bearcats. But Dexter will be playing for the championship game tonight. They'll be playing the third-seeded South Pembiscot Bulldogs. And we watched 2 outstanding freshmen in this first game with East Prairie's Darius Tipler and Twin Rivers. I forget the name of that young man.
Hayden Thomas.
Hayden Thomas, thank you. And we're going to see another one out here for South Pembiscot with Dominique Hardeman. He's had a great season. He's had a great tournament. And this is going to be another one that's going to be really, really good. Bloomfield wants to win in front of their home crowd. And, folks, let me tell you, if you were waiting on coming to the game at 8:30 to watch the championship game, you won't have a seat. We've got a near-capacity crowd here already, so my advice for you, if you want to watch the game in person, you better come now.
Folks, we'll be back in about 9 minutes.
Thanks for watching us on YXC TV. Stay tuned for the fifth place game. For Marty Young, I'm Travis Quatermas.